I am LadyWake, your trauma informed sex and intimacy coach. Here, I'm answering your questions and sharing how I've used intimacy to heal myself, connect with others, and one very special bonus, have incredible sex. So hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get into it.
So people often want to know, how do I actually have this sensitive conversation? We also have a video on how to talk to my boyfriend about sex. So if that's the one you need, you can click it here in the playlist. But let's get into how to talk to your girlfriend about sex. So if you are a masculine dealing with a feminine, and I say masculine and feminine because this can apply to any couple, any gender. It doesn't matter. Male, female, same sex, non-binary. It doesn't matter. Everyone has masculine and feminine energy. So it's up to you to know how that polarization works in your relationship in this area. When it comes to sex, who is the more feminine energy, the receiver, the chaste, the one who wants to be chased? Who is the more of the masculine energy, the pursuer? So that's up to you. But if you get that down, that's key. If you get that down, you can win every time and get what you need. Okay. So, number one, how to have a conversation with your girlfriend about sex. First thing is you need to be less specific. So it's less about telling her exactly what to do for you and more of a show and tell energy. So you want to really be sensitive to her emotional needs and not just rely on the logical. So just telling her what to do means she has to remember all these steps and put this in logical order. But when you show her as you tell her, now you have the mind and the body working together, and the body remembers way more than the mind. Okay, so that's how you win that one. Be less specific in your words, but be very clear on showing as you tell. Okay, that's number one. Now, number two, you want to be playful. You want to be playful with this whole conversation. Address her emotional, I'm sorry, your address your emotional needs in addition to your physical needs. If you're like a cis male, most women assume that men just have all these physical needs, right? We know that, even though it's not true for everybody, but in general, we believe that, right? So maybe there's a possibility that she has this preconceived notion that all you want is sex, right? And that might be true to some extent, but everybody has emotional needs as well. So make sure you address some of your emotional needs as well as your physical needs. This just makes her feel safer, makes her more comfortable, makes her relaxed, and feel like she can actually do something about this. Okay. Every woman, feminine, that is, every feminine does not, they're not quite sure that they can do all the physical stuff that a masculine needs or wants. But because feminines are wired and ingrained for nurturing, they know they can address your emotional needs. So make it a combination. Yeah, you want all this physical stuff, but hey, I have emotional needs too as a masculine. Okay. So throw that in there. Now, number three, make sure you are using affirming language. So no blaming, but lift your feminine up. Make it seem like they can do it. It's no big deal. Like they can do it. It's no big deal. And nothing that's happened before has been horrible or something that's their fault. So you're not blaming them for not being satisfied in the past. You're just simply saying, it'd be great if we try some of these other things. Or, I love when you do this. You want to do that more? That's all. Okay. Number four. Now, I'm not trying to put it all on you, masculine, but it would be so helpful if you came to this discussion with a solution. So instead of just saying, these are the problems and waiting for your feminine to solve them, come and say, these are some things, that I like to do more of or less of or change a bit, problems, and This is how I like to do it, or this is how I think we should do it, or this could be a good way to achieve that. What do you think? Come with a solution and give her the freedom, or your feminine, the freedom of agreeing or disagreeing. Okay. And from there, you can work it out. You can balance it out. You can compromise, right? And if you have these four ingredients, it is a sure way to get what you want and what you need. You win. Okay. So that's how to talk to your girlfriend or your feminine about sex. Number one, you be a little less specific, show and tell instead of just telling. Number two, be playful and address your emotional needs as well as your physical needs. Number three, no blaming. Use affirming language. And number four, make sure you come with a solution or two or three if you want options, right? So that's it. That's how you do it. I hope
I hope you found something valuable here. If so, click the like button, subscribe, and make sure you click that bell icon for new videos. Thank you for being here. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at I am LadyWakeCT. And until next time, wishing you love, sex, and intimacy. Peace.